So I recorded this video and then realized afterwards that I had the damn headphones in Bluetooth mode. So audio's a little bit off. Sorry, I will do better in future videos. So this game's a little bit different. It's not really a playthrough. I just really like this mobile game and anime, and I want to show you. So yeah, here we go. It's got a pretty good pedigree of developers behind it, but just honestly, it's just a lot of fun. And as with any anime, it's pretty bonkers. Good lord, the extension of that title. This is Reincarnated as a Slime, which is a very fun anime, but this is Isekai Memories. This is essentially the mobile game for this anime series where middle-aged Japanese businessman falls into a fantasy world and becomes a slime. So this is our little dude. This is Rimuru Tempest. And this is a gacha game, so you're collecting characters, but it's also a town builder, but also a battle game, and just, yeah, so this is just, we'll start out just kind of showing. So first off, you're collecting characters, which, as with any gacha game, you collect characters from summoning them, and there are different, like this is an event going on right now. There's number of different characters to be summoned from the anime, different things going on at any given time. You get tickets, you spend money, obviously, as with any game. And there's creating weapons to equip on your characters, power up their attack. It's got a pretty detailed system overall. It's nothing too complicated, but definitely what set it apart for me was the town building. Like I've played Fate Grand Order and other gacha games, I mean every game's got a battle system, but this, like everything about this, every single thing in this town I placed. Like I can drag these around, rotate them, place them however I want, and that's neat on its own. You can create this whole town, design it however you want. If I want to have certain houses and certain buildings or whatever, I can do that. But then what makes it so cool, again, as you saw there from the start a little bit, I can then switch right over into home mode and immediately drop into the town that I built, like very quick loading times, and just start bouncing around the town as Rimuru, and just go take a look at the village I built. And of course I can change into his humanoid form here very easily. But yeah, have got the houses for the Christmas event and stuff. But so I can, create districts and just sort of go around and make it all look pretty neat. Or just, however, like right now I've got some buildings under construction there, but sort of this is the forest and farmland area. The farms are actually under construction right now. But I like to build, like different things. So like you can go into the back alley here and I've got, more buildings and houses and a park, and this is sort of the Japanese style district with the shrine, and yeah, you can talk to your villagers and they sometimes have items for you on a daily basis because there's dailies and stuff. I got Reamer's house over here and the hot springs over there, and I don't know, it's just the charm of this has really been very enjoyable for me. I mean, all this stuff, and this is exactly how, all this stuff looks exactly like it does in the anime. Like, this feels, just from the way it looks, like, I'd be perfectly fine playing this on, like, a Nintendo Switch or something. Just, like, the way it looks, it really does feel like that world. Like, this is what the buildings look like in the anime. It's what the characters look like. Again, this is just, I made, like, a dwarven district with, if I wanted, I placed a tavern in the back, in the back alley here, and the dwarven houses are all lined up, and it's just, yeah, it's they didn't need to go as in-depth as they did, and it's very charming. And I know, in the next couple months, there's got things coming out where you can color the buildings different colors, but yeah, so let me sidestep this here a little bit. Let's take a look at the battles. So there's always events going on, as there are in any gacha system. You've got training stuff for getting items for leveling up your characters or for buying more buildings or other stuff you need. What is really cool about this is that the game has a system called parallel processing. Now, in the anime, parallel processing basically means the main character is running multiple thoughts in his head at once. What it does effectively for this is you can have it run. It's your AFK arena type battle thing. You can basically have it do a bunch of missions. So see, my stamina is oh, I'm trying to move my cursor around a little bit up here. Yeah, my stamina is up here. Sorry, I'm sliding the thing back and forth. But I can hit parallel processing and then hit max, and if I hit confirm, it'll start running those missions, and then I can close the game. I can go screw off and do something else, and it'll run all those missions for me. And it's great because it means all the grindy bullshit of these games goes out the window, and all I have to do to unlock that parallel processing for a mission is complete it and like all the little side missions involved. So like this one was clear 2 characters, or clear with 2 or fewer incapacitated characters, clear with all characters surviving, or clear in 10 turns or fewer. As long as I did that, well, now I can go run that as many times as I want and that every single run gives me, the gear that it drops out of it, which is all the drops right here. It's the same thing for events. Events have parallel processing too. They didn't for the first month. This came out in November, but then they added in later on, and now you can do like 10 runs of it a day, and it's great because it's taken all the annoying garbage of grinding out of it. You still have to do work to unlock the grinding, which I like because it's not completely free, but it's good. Now the other thing real quick here, so again, you can go around talking to characters, so like these are characters I've unlocked in the storyline. This is Shuna, there's Shion, and just a whole bunch of different other ones. You can also, as you get them, you unlock different outfits for them. So Shuna has, I think 4 different outfits for her right now? Yeah, so I've got, because there was some of these were like outfits, like this is her standard 5-star outfit. You've also got, this is her 4-star outfit, I believe. And then this was a special one from the launch of the game. And then of course the one I had her in, which is from the New Year's event. Where did that go? There it is. Yep, this is from the New Year's event. And there's multiple characters. I haven't pulled all of the event characters, but I know like the little short stick over here, Gobta, he's got this, but then he's also got another one. I can't view it unfortunately, but he does have another like battle gear one. And the other thing is with those events, they give out free characters with costumes. So minor note, they're also with the towns. So there are at this point 17 different characters who can show up in your towns, and they'll show up, it'll rotate out who's showing up in your towns over the course of, I guess an hour or something. And you can talk to them all in a day, and you get affection with them, you get items. But yeah, I can also climb up my guard tower so I can get a bird's eye view of my town. And again, I can move around and rotate anything in the town I want, and you can save buildings, put them away. I'll pop that open again for a quick second. So let's, use it as an example here. Let's say, so I've got a bunch of things saved right now because I don't have enough space in my town for everything. So I can say, let's say I want to do this. I'll hit save. There it goes. And I go into my building stuff here. So I've got options for things I want to build. I've built almost all the things I can build right now. But you can see in save. So I've got the dwarves houses, candy house, other things. And then I can just hit deploy. And it'll pop it into the open space, and then I can rotate it around and do whatever I want with it. So I'm just gonna stick my dwarf house back in there because I like that being set up that way. Just gotta rotate it around and slide it back one space. Yep, yeah, I like this. It's just such a fun game. But yeah, no. And I guess I'll just show the affection thing real quick, so that way you're not sitting here watching this for too long. Because this is just meant to be a quick sort of whimsy video, because I just like this game. Right, the affection system. So, when you talk to characters in your village, well, first off, when you pull characters, they get added to this. And then you've got all your characters in here, and you can talk to them. You talk to them in your village, and their affection increases. Now, why does it matter? Well, when your affection increases with them, you get more stones, and the stones, which is whoops, wrong button. That would be the diamond-shaped things in the upper right there, the one that says 1,500, 1,050. Those are what you use for doing summonings. So the more your characters like you, the more stones you get, and the more free pulls you get. And I gotta say, that's another thing. I've been concerned how generous this game has been. Since I started this game in November, I've spent $20, I think, on this game in the time, and it was like one of the launch like things, and that got me 300 stones or something, which is enough for a pull. Every other bit of money I've gotten, the free tickets they give away, I've done a lot of pulls in this game. I mean, it's not an insignificant number. I've done at least 25 to 30 10 pulls in this game, and have not needed to spend money. I've not needed to wail on this game, and you know, it's been surprising. I've actually been concerned about how generous it is, because I'm wondering how the hell they're going to keep the game going. So it may be that it's only around for a certain period of time, because they're not monetizing it as much as they maybe could be, which is its own problem. But yeah, so again, in here I can go into talk to different characters. I can give them gifts. In this case, this is food, which I generate in my village, because your village generates food and gold and other stuff, and that increases affection. And again, see that right there, and I'm getting stones for it. And that also completes my daily missions, because the daily missions, so I just completed 5 daily missions, so I'm getting 15 stones, which is the equivalent of like a dollar and $1.50 basically, because 10 stones is the equivalent of basically $1. So yeah, it's there's lots of, it gives you lots of stuff. It's fun. So let me do one of the, I'll just do a battle real quick here, just so that I can sort of wrap this off. So let's go into the battle mode. I'm going to go into one that's been giving me a lot of trouble right now. So right now there's an event going on where they're giving away a free water character, and I've been trying desperately to get water characters. So I've been trying to get into this one conquest one, Flaming Domain. I want to be able to do the parallel processing on this, where I can run it for myself, but I have not been able to beat it with all characters surviving. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Let's cross our fingers. Let's see what happens. So the battle system. Alright, so you have essentially these cards down at the bottom. So there's a few different aspects of this. So the green ones give you skill points, which is for your skills here. And that's, each character has 2 different skills. Those skills can be independently leveled up. Skills can do things like increase your defense. They can swap out the other your circles available for attacking for other ones. You can heal yourself. Every character's got different skills. So the green ones give you more skill points for using that. The blue ones fill up this bar up here, which is your protection character. This is a non-battle character that gives you additional both active buffs and passive buffs. So like this Milim one I've got on is giving me plus 12% to all water attacks. But also she can use this skill in battle. And then the orange ones, those fill up the character's individual meters. So each character, all their stats, each character's got a secret skill, which, so you can see here for Soe, Soe does physical attack for 430% of his normal damage. So if his normal damage in a turn is, if he does 2,000 damage to someone, that's going to do 8,000. And there's other skills that can augment that, boost it even further. But to fill up those bars, which would fill up just underneath their health bar there, I have to use those orange things. And you can either use all of, you can either use all buttons of the same characters, or you can use multiple ones of the same color. So I could use like all the blue ones, for example. So let me just kind of give this a whirl, and I mean, see, it's not an enormously great starting hand. And this one with the armor there, that is Ranga. That is actually the free unit that's going on right now. That just started in March. Anybody who starts the game now is going to be able to get him for free. Oop, wait a minute. I want to hold off on using remirror just yet because I have another. You can see what your next one's going to be there on the right side. I'm going to get another remirror in a minute. So if I can get Ether to play nice for 3 seconds, which I don't think he's going to do. God damn, motherfucker. He hits like a fucking truck, I gotta say. Yeah, he just weakened the attack power. That was what I was hoping he wouldn't do. He weakened the attack power of those moves. Now this is, I'm jumping on a pretty hard fight. Yeah, you can see, like, I'm doing double damage to him, but he's still cut my characters down by so much there. And he's got this bullshit where he can do his attack twice in a row. Fuck you. Yeah, and there goes Ranga. Of course, Ranga, even though Ranga is a free character, you have to level him up. I do not have Ranga maxed out yet because this event just started like 2 days ago. Which I realize is probably weak sauce talk in these grinding games. You can totally grind it up. Let's see. Well, so we've missed the keep all characters alive one. Let me see if I can get the 2 or less. Well, fuck you. Fuck you, E3. You fucking flaming piece of shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but fuck you anyways. Let's see. Alright, well, let's just see if we can get through him at least here. I mean, there's times when I beat him, there's times when I don't. Let's just see what happens. God damn, dude. Ooh, that's annoying. I really want to save this for when he's got his thing. Oh, fuck. Alright. This ought to be interesting. Gilum. It's only going to do so much damage, but hopefully it'll be enough. It'll be enough to make a dent. Not really. Now the other guy I've got in here, that is King Gazel. King Gazel is the straight up strongest single target attacker in the game right now, or at least as far as I'm aware. So if I can keep him alive for a while, he can do. Yeah, there he is, chopping off. Yeah, he's not even doing super effective damage, and he's still doing that. Oh, good. Here we go. Okay, now, okay, this thing's gonna fucking die now. All right, so Milim, it's Wind Milim I got. She boosts. She can boost their solo Okay, so solo combos. Solo combos. That's related to the secret skill stuff. So that's gonna boost the damage of his thing by 66%. Then I'm also gonna boost his attack by 24%, and we're gonna do. And let's see how this goes. $17,400, yeah. Oh, get fucked, E3. So didn't get what I wanted, but you get an idea. Again, some of these characters are quite good. I've gotten lucky in a few polls, but I've not gotten all the featured units. I mean, it's there's always luck with these games, but this one's been pretty good about what it gave up and what it allowed for free stuff. So yeah, this is just a fun game. I've really enjoyed playing it. I'm gonna keep on playing it. I just wanted to do this little short thing for anybody who stuck around for this whole thing. I do appreciate it. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.